So you want to move to New Orleans. This video is for you. Someone asked if I would put together a list of all the things that I thought they needed to know about living their dream, coming to New Orleans, living here. And so that's not a one video kind of thing, but I thought I would start with where I would start, which is how was I going to work when I was here? So it's really easy to get caught up in the romance and the beauty of New Orleans and the culture and to think, I'm just going to get there and I'm going to make it happen when I do. I strongly recommend you do not do that, as tempting as that might be. So here's how I would do it if I were you. Number one, I would first see if my company that I work for has an office in New Orleans, and I would transfer there if I could. That's probably not possible, but let's start with that at the top of the list. The second is I would actually recommend you get a full-time remote job now. That, in theory, should mean that you can very easily move to another state, and your company's not going to have any issue with that because they expect that you're going to be fully remote. The one caveat to that is I would make sure you let your HR partner know that you are moving to Louisiana, because if they don't already have someone living here, they're going to have to make sure that the state taxes are set up. So if those two things aren't possible for you, and that's probably more than likely true, I would just start by looking at the industries that are here. I mean, this is like how you would do a job search in any city, but I think it's really important to understand what industries are in place in New Orleans today. Obviously, tourism. There's going to be petrochemical, the port, medical, aerospace. Those are all big industries here. And I would bet you that your skills are a lot more transferable than you might think. So, for example, I worked in financial services for 17 years, and I got a job after that working for a massively multiplayer online gaming company called Turbine. And fun fact, if you are familiar with Lord of the Rings Online, my name is in those game credits. It's one of those weird little, very, proud moments I have in my career. So, your skills might be really transferable. So find out what industries are here, find out what companies work in those industries, and then start looking at their job boards. I just think it's really important that you don't over romanticize what it is going to be to live here, and then don't do the right planning before you get here. And be aware that wages are lower here in Louisiana. Of course, our cost of living is lower. That's like the fundamentals. So if you have specific questions, I'm going to start doing a bunch of videos on this because I keep getting asked. But put your questions here and then make sure you follow the account so that you get all the information you need.